Hello, I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, Middle Tennessee is getting some of its first warnings this year about tornadoes. Severe thunderstorms are expected in the area tonight with strong winds and rain expected around 8 p.m. Weather officials say the main threat is damaging winds, although tornadoes will be possible in Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama. The National Weather Service says we may see gusts of up to 45 miles per hour. Be sure to download the Times Free Press app to your phone to receive breaking alerts on severe weather. You can now get a speeding ticket in Hamilton County without ever being pulled over. With no public notice, county commissioners voted to allow the sheriff's office to use 2 new speed cameras. The cameras will automatically take video of speeding drivers. That footage will be uploaded to a company which will then mail a $50 ticket to whomever the vehicle is registered to. The company gets to pocket $25 of the ticket, the other half goes to the county. But Commissioner Tim Boyd argues there's no way for the devices to know who is actually driving a car. Still, the sheriff says the devices will only be used in school zones, construction zones, or other problem areas. The commissioners who voted for the measure are Chester Bankston, Greg Beck, Jim Fields, Marty Haynes, and Larry Henry. A Volkswagen official is threatening to block expansion if workers in Chattanooga won't unionize. VW's top labor representative Bernd Osterloh says that if the company ever builds another plant in the U.S., Volkswagen would hardly be able to vote in favor of putting it in the South. Osterloh, who is a member of VW's supervisory board, also complained that conservatives stirred up massive anti-union sentiments before the union vote here last Friday. A man wanted on child molestation charges is dead after a SWAT standoff in Catoosa County. The situation started when an animal control officer tried to pick up an abandoned dog. That's when 63-year-old Alonzo Shackelford Hood Sr. opened fire on the officer, according to the sheriff's department. And when more deputies arrived, Hood allegedly fired at them as well. WRCB reports none of the officers were injured. After several hours hiding inside a home, authorities say the man took his own life. Police in Red Bank are searching for a stabbing suspect. 23-year-old Stephen James Connor is accused of stabbing another man who reportedly texted his girlfriend. The stabbing happened around 5:30 a.m. Wednesday on Lamar Avenue. Anyone who knows Connor's whereabouts is asked to call Red Bank Police. A pedestrian is dead after being struck by a vehicle on Mission Ridge Road in Walker County. It happened around 7 p.m. Wednesday in Rossville. WRCB reports that a 45-year-old man walked into northbound traffic and was hit. A Walker County official says alcohol may be a factor on the part of the pedestrian. No names have been released. Tennessee's fines for driving without a seatbelt would more than double under a new bill. The bill boosts fines from $10 to $25 on the first offense. Any offenses after that would cost $50 each. The Safety Department says higher fines are needed to cut the death toll on Tennessee's highways. More than half of the traffic fatalities in the state involve individuals who are not wearing seatbelts. Finally, a former Harlem Globetrotter plans to open up a training center for athletes in Chattanooga. Dubbed Sports University, the Dayton Boulevard complex is expected to be finished by the end of the year. Paul Gaffney played with the Globetrotters from 1992 until 2008. He says the center will offer athletes instruction on what is needed to play college-level and professional sports. When it's finished, the center will include 5 basketball courts, a cafe, a pro shop, a fitness center, and a sports medicine center. Turning to weather, today will be cloudy with a high near 74 degrees. The low tonight will be around 43. That's it for today's newscast. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.